Alright guys, so I just got done recording Alliance War number 17, jumped right into number 18 here. So I might release them on different days, but yeah, I just finished it. So we're back in tier 3, the nodes are tougher again, the enemy is tougher. They actually had us by like 2 million rating or something. I think it was like heavily outmatched as far as the rating goes, but that doesn't mean a lot in nowadays war scenario. But they did have a strong defense, so you're gonna see some interesting fights here. So the first champion it's on the Unblockable Special 1. It's a skill champion, and I saw Taskmaster. I thought that was pretty cool. I actually pretty good at evading Taskmaster Special 1. There's a little rhythm to it. I actually put a video out before I was even like speaking in my videos, I think. Or maybe it was just as I started on how to evade his Special 1. It's pretty easy. You just have to have a little rhythm to it, kind of like Punisher Special 1, which is, I think, actually a little bit harder. But he does throw it here. I mean, it's hard to say it was me because Stark Spidey definitely did it as well, but that is how you evade it, that rhythm of dexterities. So he goes down pretty easily. Yeah, I could see how that could throw somebody off if he was like a 5-star Taskmaster, maybe with those debuff immunities going on. But come up on this unduped science champion, and I'm thinking, like, who can this be? Like, is it a Yellow Jacket? Is it? I was really confused by this one. Didn't see anybody in their profile. Stun immunity, enhanced abilities, science champion, 5-star, unduped. Like, who could this be unduped? Rhino. Okay. That does make a little bit of sense. The guy has suicides on, though, so I'm not worried too much. But I am going to build up my poise charges. I was worried about the enhanced abilities, because the enhanced abilities does mean that he will go unblockable sometimes. So that's pretty something to watch out for, like right there. So I'm just trying to make sure that when I do get him, try and beta heavy, that he's not going to charge me unblockable. So I try that right there. I'm thinking I'm trying to beta heavy, but it doesn't work. I'm just being extremely cautious because I know we're back in. There it goes. There's the heavy with minimal damage taken through the block, and I get him down with just 12 hits. Cutting through that physical resistance Rhino has, pretty easily with those critical hits. So yeah, I thought that was actually not terrible placement. I mean, obviously Stark Enhanced Spider-Man is just going to rip through him. So is Blade on that node. So I don't know if it was a duped. Yeah, if it was a duped science, they might expect Spider-Man, and then you could have a Rhino on there. I don't know. We'll see. I have a Rhino that's duped now. I wonder if I could do something with him. But I get on this Cosmic Champion. I was actually worried if it was going to be Angela. I wasn't sure how Angela's regen is on this node, and with the class disadvantage, but I knew for a fact I could take on a King Groot because I've done it before. So I was pretty happy when I saw King Groot. I'm not the best at patience with this guy. I always end up trying to parry and hit him like Agent Venom. I'm really bad about that, so you will see me make a mistake somewhere along the line with that. But yeah, this is just basically an endurance game right here. The idea is just do not worry about buffet. You will get him down eventually. That's the game I play with King Groot on this node. Just dodge when you need to. Trigger that buffet, throw your special 2 only because he will shrug off the stun. He'll probably shrug off the shocks as well, but that'll at least let you parry him. So yeah, for some reason my volume was like tripping up and down. It was actually hurting my ears because I had headphones in, and I was like, whoa, that was a crazy little jump in volume. I've been experiencing that a little bit lately. It's really awkward. But anyway, so King Groot, there we go. I get saved by Spider-Man. Very lucky there. That was me being a little impatient with the parries. But luckily for me, Spider-Man took the wheel and got me out of that rough patch, So there's my second L2, I think, and he goes down pretty nicely. Yeah, no problems through node 24. I'm not a big fan of King Groot on that node. I think if you want like a shrugging champion, I mean, definitely a duped King Groot would be better, but if you want like a shrugging off champion, I think Kingpin would be a little better. He's got a pretty high health pool too. So I come up on this 5-star Mystic Champion, and it's Power Start 1, and I've been thinking it's magic usually. Last war, it was a Juggernaut, and it kind of threw me off. I did get tagged in the last war with my blade on this, but I didn't have Danger Sense last one. This time I do, and it's Juggernaut again. Okay, so that's interesting. So Danger Sense does not prevent his first Unstoppable. I don't know if it ever does, but it didn't prevent it this time. It did prevent his second Unstoppable from his special one, and I start to fight this guy, and I realize I am just tearing through him. So my plan is to try and bait the special 2 here, get some parries off, and then throw my own special 2. And look at this special 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So Danger Sense for the win. That was was pretty smooth there. But the next fight is where it gets really interesting. So another 5-star Mystic. Okay, so I got my blade ready. I'm all set, you know. Persistent Charge. Now, Morningstar is my nemesis on this node. Now, who did I say I was supposed to bring in last time for this node? I cannot remember. I think I brought in Ghost Rider, and I was like, oh, I should really have brought in Sparky in. But I get out of the fight. That's why you saw the flash there. I go and check with my alliance mates. We're kind of discussing who should I bring, and we kind of all sort of think Blade's going to be the way to go, because I did check, and I will get Danger Sense with as a dimensional being and as a villain. I mean, double Danger Sense. So you will see it does seem to be a pretty good idea, because I'm not getting the bleeds on me. Okay, so I like the fact that I'm not getting bleeds on me. However, she is bleed immune, and Blade does sort of, I'm starting to learn, he does sort of rely on those bleeds for damage. I did get tagged there, which is just dumb. I'm much better at evading her special 2 than I've shown in the past. It's not actually that hard for me, but I don't know why I've been hit by it in the past. So I'm parrying. I'm mostly just doing that because I want to get some power, and then I decided to throw the special 2, and I kind of out of desperation, because I realized that I wasn't sort of making any ground, and I didn't realize it was going to push her that far up to a special 3, and yeah, this is look at this, down to 1%. Oh my god, and I'm somehow alive. Okay, so look how brave I'm getting. I'm getting this intercept going. Any bleed on her from her will kill me. She's down to 2%. I'm down to 1. I'm gonna actually try and heal up now. So I have to bait out something. I have to bait out like a special 1 or a special 2. Okay, so I bait out the special 1. I get that going, and I want to bait out another special 1. And I want to regen. Look, I regened up to 4%, but then she hit me down to 2%. And if she puts a bleed on me, I'm dead. So I need to get my special 1. I get it. Oh my god, 2% life. Just such a nail biter, that one. I was pretty happy about getting out of there with that full attack bonus, because I tell you what, I would have been pretty upset with myself if I messed up on that node again. But anyway, we get to the poison node. Poison node in the past for me, I've brought in Spider-Man just to outdamage, or basically kill them faster than the poison can kill me. That's usually the plan. And when it's a Mystic Champion on this node, it's usually a Dormammu, but you never know. It turns out this time it is a Dormammu. And there's something I'm doing in this fight. This is not a perfect fight by any means, but there's something I'm doing that I want to point out here. So I'm doing the parry thing. You definitely want to do that. You want to start getting Dormammu down, because then he will start throwing specials if he feels like he's in danger. So you'll see. So okay, you'll see I'm like not holding block. As it's happening very quickly. Anyway, some of my strategy, I get parried, that's what made it not so good. So I just need to just get this guy down. Yeah, so I used my special 1. So what I was doing is actually not holding block right after the 5-hit combo, and just for a second, so it's like almost like a late parry, and the late parry almost allows the taunt to take effect and Dormammu to throw a special, and I've been finding that it's been working pretty good for me in the last few wars against Dormammus. So just something to think about when you guys are going up against Dormammus. Anyway, somebody came in, our reserves guy came in, got that magic down, had a shot at the boss. I think we actually got the boss down in 2 kills instead of 3, so we might have gotten some points on that. We did end up beating these guys. It was a good war. We had them big time on defender kills. They died a lot. A lot of those deaths were to the main bosses, so it wasn't as far apart as I thought it was. Hold on. It was against this alliance, OVBR, Overbr. I don't know. But good war to you guys. It was tough. Definitely a lot of people in our line chat were talking about how good the defense was. You guys had a pretty stellar defense, but we were really loaded up on items after going through one in tier 4, so we were ready to sort of heal up and boost up, and we were ready to get back into it. So we had the hunger. So that was it for the war. Yeah, we'll pick it up in the next war. We'll be in tier 3 again, so that's two wins in a row. Hopefully we can get a streak going again because we really need it. We want to stay in platinum 3. That's our goal here. So yeah, we'll keep it up, and you guys keep watching. Take care.